Hey guys. So, have you ever just been so down that you didn't think you could take another step forward? Have you ever felt stuck, as in stuck in the moment, stuck in the day, and not even being able to look forward to the next one? All the while hearing so much around you about being a high performer, increasing this, and doing more of that. Well, today, this episode's for you. We're taking a step away from a lot of the nuts and bolts of managing, and we're just looking at life and motivation and how to keep moving forward today on the Daily Dance.
Welcome to the Daily Dance with your host, Brad Richardson.
Alrighty, well, welcome. And this is one where I'm just talking to myself today to a large extent, trying to keep myself going forward. I told you when we started all of this on the Daily Dance that you are going to get to come along for the ride of me learning how to do all of this and talking to a camera and putting together whatever little production that we have. And so today, I don't know about you on this Tuesday, but I've been tired for no particular reason, lacking energy and trying to keep going forward. And as I was leaning into the rules and things that I do to keep myself doing that, I realized, well, there we go. Those are things I need to cover again. And they're the types of things that I do cover in a lot of my training because it's very essential to everything else that we talk about on the Daily Dance. Because if you cannot keep yourself motivated, if you cannot keep yourself moving forward on the down days, on the worst days, on the days where you don't feel like you've got anything at all to give, then you're going to lose the race, right? You're going to end up not being able to move ahead and try to implement anything toward improving your career or your business or your life. So we're getting back to basics on this. And even if you aren't in a place today where that is an issue for you, maybe you're having a great day. Please just put these notes aside. Just put some things aside. And if nothing else, I just want to encourage you because I know that oftentimes, even when things are going well for us, in the back of our minds or underneath the surface, we still have our doubts that we're wrestling with. We still have the headwinds of our own internal life, things that we're struggling with that can stop us from moving forward. So I've got my coffee in hand, caffeinated up, yeah, we're ready to go. That's more information than we probably need, but that's okay. So I am going to go ahead to the daily dance portion. And our daily dance, for those, if you're new and tuning in, the whole reason for the name of the show, the reason that we do what we do, stems from a quote I heard one time about the rule is that you have to do a little dance before you leave the house for the day or before you start the day. And you do that dance to just get yourself going, get yourself in a slightly different mindset. And it seems so silly, but it's amazing the difference that can make. And I'm talking about someone who can be too serious about things, who gets wound up about all the responsibilities that I'm going to be wrestling with for the day. And yet that little change in trajectory of doing your little dance can get you going in a much better direction. So you'll feel silly. It's part of the point. If you're at work still, get people around you to dance with you. All right. And we're going to do our daily dance. Let's go. All right. Everybody ready? Everybody danced up? Good. Good. Well, let's get into the show. Let's get into what we're we're looking at today. We are looking at just the fact. I just want to say for those, because we're looking at being discouraged, we're looking at wrestling with things. I'm proud of you. You can say, well, that's a really nice sentiment. You don't even know me. Doesn't matter. I'm proud of you. You've tuned into a show like this. You have gotten up, you've gotten in motion today with everything that you've got going on. And like every other human on the planet, you've got loads going on in your life and in your mind that no one else knows about. Things you're wrestling with, relationships, families, finances, take your pick, and things from the past, worries about the future. And yet you are in motion. You are doing what you can to get going today. You are doing everything you can to make progress. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you that you showed up. You showing up is better for everybody. It's better for me. It's better for you. It's better for the people around you. It's better for your family when we show up, when we make the choice, however flawed, however imperfectly, whatever little we have to give, even if we feel flat on our backs. But we understand that's all we have to give that day, and so we show up with what we have. You show up with what you have, and we're going to get into that. But so you're doing that. You're here and you're doing that. So I'm proud of you. Good for you. Give yourself a pat on the back and understand you're doing good. You're doing good. Okay. So if you are struggling, though, in a practical sense, what do you do? If you are struggling, you're having a tough day. You're maybe overwhelmed with a new job. Maybe you're just overwhelmed with new assignments. Again, the combination of work and home life and everything. You may be a swirl of emotions inside. You maybe can't even identify where you're at because things feel so confused. For you, what do you do? Well, one thing you can do is just do the next thing. Do the next thing. Reminder for anyone else tuning in again, I've never said that the things I'm going to recommend are rocket science. A lot of these are reminders. It's just reminders. This is us reminding one another of the things we need to do every day to keep progressing. Okay. And that's what we do. That's what we do. And I want you to do that for each other too. You got people around you, you've got family, pass that on. Do it for them. Do it for your workmates, for anyone who's in need. And that's almost everybody. So do the next thing. It's just a matter of we get overwhelmed, right? You get overwhelmed and you get buried. And that's where we get feeling discouraged. And so the best thing for that is action. And the best way to take action is to just do the next thing, do the thing in front of you. And if things are really scary, you're saying, well, I don't even know what that should be. Pick one. You've got things you have to do. Get out of your paralysis by just picking one. It's okay. It's okay. You just have to pick one. You don't have to take care of it all today. You don't have to solve all the world's problems today. You don't have to solve all your companies. You may be the CEO of your own company. You don't have to solve all the company's problems today. You do not. You have to do the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. You line them up just one at a time. Maybe you think it's great. You feel like you're a multitasker and you can do all that. And now you're feeling buried. You need to get back to just single focus. Do the next thing. And if you do that and you get in motion, you'll be amazed how much better you feel having gotten one thing done. And then you'll look at the next thing and you'll get that thing done. And so on. And you still may not do it that fast. This may not be a great or productive day. Okay. This may not have been a great or productive day for you in your mind. That's okay. If you made the effort, think of it this way. A lot of times, the effort you're making today, you're probably going to have to make anyway. These are things you are going to have to wrestle with. For you, you are going to have to wrestle through this to get to that next thing, to accomplish whatever it is you need to accomplish. So today, you got to chip away at all that. You chipped away at all that. You scraped away at it. So maybe you feel like I didn't get anything done. Yes, you did. You got that out of the way. You got that out of the way today. So now you're ready for the next thing. And that's at our third point. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. But just do focus on the next thing, because all you need to do, what are we doing when we say that? We're simplifying. You're simplifying. You need to simplify, and then just keep going.
Keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Always listen to Dory. She knows what she's talking about. So we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna do the next thing that we need to do. Now we're also just gonna do what we can do. We're not gonna worry about what we can't right now. Look around. What can you do right now? It goes hand in hand with the next thing. You're looking for what's immediate. This goes along with a lot of our other perspective when it comes to even into the bigger things that we've talked about previously. We'll talk about it other times. But when we talk about making the most of opportunities around us, even making the most of our software, we're always looking for what is at hand. What do I have right here that I can do? So if you're having a day where you're feeling buried, all the more important. You're going to just do the one next thing, and you're going to do with it what you can do. You're not going to worry about what you can't do. If you need to make a list for other days, do it. Because you see other things that you may need to research, follow on tasks that you need to have, but you're going to do what you can do. And I could have added, you're going to do what you can do today. You're going to do what you can do today. All right? And that's enough. You have to take it on faith, because your brain wants to holler at you, doesn't it? And make you want to believe that if you're not doing these 5 things, or if you're not getting this one thing done to this level, then you're failing. Okay, you can't think about that, because all you can do is what you can do. All you can do is the next thing, and all you can do is what you can do. Again, simple stuff, fine. Do we all fail at it though? Yes, we all know this. It's just we don't do it. That's why it's important that you encourage each other with these types of simple things. When you see someone that's stressing out, when you see someone that is freezing up, you just need to come alongside and point out to them, hey, what's the next thing that you have to do? What's the next thing that you can do? They'll figure it out. They'll point it out to you and say, okay, just do that. Forget about all this other stuff. Just do that. Even better, if you're a manager, for you to come along as a manager and give your people permission to attack their day this way is huge. You are not encouraging them to do less. You are encouraging them to stay in motion, to keep the gears engaged, and to help them to get out of their rut or to get out of the pit where they're stuck and to keep going. So do the next thing, do what you can do, and especially do what you can do today, and then realize that beyond that, you're just setting up for tomorrow. Okay? You're just setting up for tomorrow. Maybe today was a disaster. Maybe it legitimately was. You don't have to try to convince yourself that it wasn't. Some days are like that. We screw up. We make mistakes. We have lower performance days. But realize, once again, in my mind, I just look at it and think, I had to get that out of the way. I had to get it out of the way. That was going to happen probably anyway. It seems like with each of us and our personalities and our methods and our habits, there are certain paths we have to go down to get certain tasks done. And for some of us, there's a lot more of this, right? And so you probably just had to go through that. Just look at it that way. Just look at it that way and realize, okay, well, I had to do that. Good. I got it out of the way. I got it out of the way. Now it's not that it was a bad day and it was wasted. It was that, well, it was a bad day. I didn't get as much done as I would have liked, as much as I thought I needed to, but I did get I got that bad day out of the way, and now I can be on to the next one. Now set up for tomorrow. Take 5 or 10 minutes. At the end of it, once you found the one thing that you can do, you get it done. Maybe that's all you do for the day. Maybe you get a couple things done, whatever, however much you get done. But then get to the end of the day and still just stop, where you can leave yourself at least 10 or 15 minutes to pencil out, okay, that was today. It was what it was. Now, how can I set the foundation for tomorrow? How can I set the foundation for tomorrow? Because it's going to make getting up in the morning tomorrow a lot easier after a day where you felt unproductive. You were just setting up for tomorrow, and then realize that everything that you did today, to some extent, was helping to set you up for tomorrow. Because again, you got all that out of the way. whatever bad stuff, whatever underperforming, and anything that you feel like was less than, you got that out of the way. Now, if you can set up just a little planning, write it down, and you need to have some place, you can do it in your calendar. Write down what it is that you're doing for tomorrow, but go ahead and get your little plan in place, get a little foundation in place, and now you're going to feel back in control, and you're going to be much more ready to attack the day tomorrow. And then we'll do all this again tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow you have a great day. Maybe tomorrow you have another day where it feels like you're not able to accomplish what you wanted, or you didn't do what you felt like you should have gotten done. Go through the same process again, because really all we can do is the thing that is in front of us. All we can do is the next thing. And the better that we stay engaged with that, and the faster we get through it, then we get on to the next thing and the next, and then our performance comes back up. So that's just the practical steps to go through all of that. But understand the fact that you're looking at this, if you're considering these things, if you're encouraging your teammates, if you're making the attempt, I'm proud of you. Life isn't easy. It just isn't. And it just dawned on me that if I'd had more time, I could have brought up the clip from the latest Rocky movie. It goes around the internet quite a bit, where Rocky's talking to his son just about how tough life is, and how it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. And listen, life is that way, isn't it? Maybe you're not in that kind of season now, but you will be at some point, and or you have been in the past. And we need to know how to deal with that. I hope that you don't have to deal with it alone. But if you do, these steps can help take you forward. And then when you get past all that, be willing to take a breath and give yourself a pat on the back for pressing through. Keep going. I don't care if you took a half a step. I don't care if you said, Brad, I really didn't get anything done today. I was able to get up out of bed. I showed up at work. I was present, and I tried, but I really didn't. If I'm honest, I really didn't get anything done. But I did show up. I didn't have anything. I'm dealing with this. I'm dealing with that. I'm still proud of you, and you should still be proud of yourself because you did show up. And sometimes we're just not going to have anything to give. If we're lucky, we have people around us who recognize that can assist with some of this, help us carry forward. But if not, please learn to do it for yourself, because you're going to need to. You're going to need to. When I was doing music, the one thing that I never really got, I never really saw. I did have encouragement from people, some and all that, but it was never of this type of encouragement that I think is very, very rare in life. And I hope you have someone in your life who will do this for you at the necessary times. Is that when you are working on a task or going after something or working on something that's very needful and it's very important, that someone comes alongside you when you're ready to cash it in, and they encourage you not to. They see the value of what you're trying to do. They see the value in you. They see the talent in you, and they see you. They stop. They disengage from their own struggles enough to look at you. They see you. They recognize it, and they encourage you and say, please don't stop. Keep going, because we need you. You're valuable. Who you are, not just what you can do, but who you are. You bring value to people's lives into the world. We need you. And what you're trying to do is valuable. And I see you doing it. I see you being able to do it. Don't give up. To have that person that won't let you give up on yourself. Extremely rare and extremely valuable. I hope you have that in your life. But you often don't. I haven't seen it to that extent in my life, not in that way. And I don't think that's unusual. So you do have to learn to encourage yourself in these types of ways of where when you feel flat on your back, when no one else is pushing you forward, when no one else is coming along and giving you a pep talk, that you can step back and you'll have these tools in your toolkit that you know, okay, I'm feeling it, I'm under it. No energy, maybe physically, maybe emotionally, maybe both. Okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do the next thing. And in the mornings, maybe that's you tie your shoes, right? Get a little food in you and get going. I'm going to do the next thing and the next thing. Then I'm going to get to work. I'm going to do the next thing and the next thing. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do what I can do. Maybe Joe High Performer over there is busy jumping from rooftop to rooftop. That's not me today. That's okay. Good for him. Good for him that he can do that. It's not me today. So I'm going to do what I can do. And then I'm going to set up for tomorrow. I'm going to clear the decks at the end of the day, write down things that I'm going to want to take care of first thing in the morning and go ahead with that and set up for tomorrow. And then you're going to, at that, you do that consistently enough, you will find yourself having less and less really low days. They won't last as long. And you'll come out of them going even better, more disciplined, more focused, and feeling more confident because now you will have faced those days like that. And now you will have faced them with a plan and you will have come out of them hopefully better maybe than you did before in the past, right? So very important that you have those tools. But remember too, it's so very important to encourage the people around you with this though. See who needs the encouragement, make sure that you give it to them, okay? And so homework, what's the homework for something like this? Well, just catch the next wave. Catch the next wave. Life, I've found, is a lot like surfing. Unfortunately, I don't know how to surf. I did try once, got some lessons, wasn't good at it. But I do know that if you miss a wave when you're out there looking to surf, it does you no good to lament and cry about the waves that you missed because you've got to be looking for the next one coming in. And if you do that, you'll be up much faster, much sooner, and then on your way. So understand life is exactly like that. Today was a wave. Opportunities came, challenges came, the wave came in, went out. Either you caught it or you didn't. If you missed it, though, it's gone. Get ready for the next wave. Get ready for the next day. Get ready for the next opportunity. Get ready for the next meeting. Get ready for the next whatever you have happening. Get ready for it. It'll happen. It'll come. Life doesn't stop. And sometimes that's a brutal truth for us. But other times it can be a great relief to know that it doesn't stop. It is always changing. And so whatever you're dealing with right now that's negative is going to pass. If you missed some opportunities today, there are going to be more coming. Guaranteed. 100%. So be ready. Prep yourself. Be prepared. Catch the next wave. And then you'll be set to not have a down day, not have a hard day, but to have a good day, to have a productive day, and just get a string of those going. And then you might have an amazing month, an amazing year, and on you go. But you will always have at least a few of these types of days. Don't let them get you overly down, right? Because you have the opportunity to now pull through those, work through them, become stronger from the experience, and then overcome. And so remember, today I am proud of you. You're showing up. You're here. You're listening. You're trying to do things in the best way possible. And so good for you. Keep going. Keep going. If you're someone that I've worked with in the past, I think of so many faces of the people that I've worked with, and I wish I could tell each of you, any of you that's having a hard time or struggling, I'm proud of you. You have grown. I know from when I last saw you, because we're human beings, and you've probably grown in ways that you don't even realize. So I'm proud of you. Keep going. Don't stop. You are valued and you are wanted. and you make the world a better place by being here. So I know a little bit different for us today than what we normally do. So thanks for hanging with me. Some of our podcasts are going to be more along this line because that's why it is the Daily Dance, and others are going to be more techie, and others are going to be more business and culture. And I realize not every podcast is going to be for everyone, but I'm hoping through the mix we can build a foundation of the tool set, the internal tool set that we all need to be able to succeed in life. And I want to be able to give this out there because you may not have someone to coach you. You may not have someone to encourage you. You may not have someone there to help lead you through, and you're just trying to figure things out. Maybe you're just starting in a new role. Maybe you're just starting in life. I've had to start over multiple times, and I know what it's like to feel like I really don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm still figuring things out. Well, I think just about everybody is. So join the club, but hopefully this can be a place where you come, get that encouragement, get knowledge, get different tactics and tools to be able to overcome the challenges in your life and to succeed. That's what I want for you 100%. So thanks again. Remember, you can find us on Rumble. You can find us on X. You can find us on YouTube. Really love it if we get more and more people finding us on Locals and we can build a community there. That would be excellent. And I just hope that even if this isn't necessarily your cup of tea, that if you would share this with everybody that you can, who you think might benefit, who could use some encouragement, that could use some more insight on business techniques and dealing with business culture and developing careers and dealing with the technical side of that we all in some way pretty much anymore in today's world do deal with that technical side, then point them our way, have them subscribe, especially either on Locals or on Rumble to subscribe, but on YouTube too, you can. And we would love to see you more and more frequently. These are always available. Please go back to the library of the different episodes that we've had and find something that is useful to you. And I sincerely hope that you have a great rest of your day. Have a great evening. Be blessed, and we will talk to you again here